Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:12 p.m. March 1st, 2021. New month, new Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. We had the markets going pretty crazy today on the upside after stimulus was announced, or some kind of stimulus was announced. 600 on the Dow, which is not, this is off the highs. NASDAQ 396 and SPX up 90. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Actually, it was a relaxing weekend for me. Warmed up a little bit. And now I'm in the markets. I was just watching Apple today and kind of take advantage of the bigger moves on some of these things. You know, we had that gradual melt up. Like here's Zoom melting up from 390 to 415 to down to 410, and now it's at 445 in after hours because of earnings. I wasn't able to trade that. I haven't traded Zoom in a long time. It's more of a beater, you know, kind of beats you up. So I avoid that. Apple today, I tried taking a trade through this level here. I don't know what happened. The high was 124.44, and I tried taking a break on this candle here, and it just didn't go right away. This is a 5-minute candle, pulled back, and I actually got out with a small loss. And then I just couldn't find my way back in. There's plenty of opportunities to find it. Like this move down here was perfect. This falling wedge created a nice little green candle at the moving averages and then continued up higher. Of course, I'm just not visually looking at that all day long. I'm looking at so many other things. I don't see this forming. I don't know what I'm going to do to see that. Plug got me a little bit today as well. I thought it was going to make a move, and it just didn't. It just didn't make its move. It just kind of did. In the pre-market, it was set to go through 53. I tried getting it through 53, and it just kind of flushed it down. I'm like, I know what Plug's going to do. It's not going to go through this. And I said to myself, I should have given myself more positive energy behind it, but I didn't, and it failed. Mara got my day going. Actually, Plug was a secondary trade. I took this trade here back through 34. Actually got almost a point on this one, but I was selling shares all along. Pretty small size. I didn't trade much, like $47 on that. mRNA, all right, so mRNA kind of came out during a news event, and I saw it at probably like 149 here, and I'm like, okay, it's now 149.50. It's now 150. Now it's like, okay, so I finally made a move into it later after a pullback and then a secondary move, and I made a few bucks on that. But this was one of those ones where the news came out, which was pretty good. I mean, it was something crazy. I think it was just someone else buying it up or really loving the stock, like really cheap type of stock or something like that. I think it was on CNBC or something. But the news was announced on Benzinga, and I just could have bought it, and it, obviously from 50 to 57, no problem. The miss of the day, NCTY. I mentioned this in the past. High here, 39.59, so a 39.50 break, and it just zoomed up to 40, high day, 46.79. This was the one that got me most frustrated on the day. Not frustrated, but I'm just like, okay, I missed this trade. This is the one I needed to be in. I think there was a VACQ was another one, kind of just meandering down here after this huge gap up. This move through was it 1350 or something like that? What's this level? 1350, and then just cranked up to 15. Really nice trade. Boeing, yeah, Boeing. You know, Boeing was one of those ones where it was doing stuff in the morning, and I caught a piece. I won me a little bit, like $51. It was very back and forth action. You can kind of see the wicks happening up here, but I was getting on this move, on this candle. Got a piece. It could have been better, of course. I think a lot of my trading could have been a lot better. Maybe it was a little bit sketched out. My most bizarre trade of the day was I was on Apple, and this is why I think I missed Apple, because I was looking at Apple. Actually, I think I was looking at Apple. Let me see what time that was. Give me a second here. I took a trade at 10:42. So we'll call it right here. So break here. So look at this trade on Apple, right? I was going to take this trade, this falling move down here, and I was going to take the break of this level. Obviously, it would have just climbed up. Who knows what if I would have gotten it all. But my other chart was activated, and I hit the buy button. But it was activated on MP. MP was one of those ones I was watching earlier, and all of a sudden I was in a trade because I was like buy at the ask, 300 shares. Next thing I know, I was up $10. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then I get in on this candle here. I got super lucky. It was a one-time luck. I got $90. I didn't even do anything. I just kind of wrote it up and sold some shares all the way up. I wasn't letting it go against me. That was for sure. It just worked right when I entered supposedly the Apple trade, because this window was activated and not my Apple screen. So there's a hotkey fail for you by me. Probably my first one of that caliber. Definitely a big mistake. 300 shares of MP. That 300 shares could have been Zoom, and that could have been a big trouble. Obviously not tonight, but something else. I probably would have gotten rejected on a lot of different stocks that are high priced, because of a margin. But still, I could have been in anything. So if you're using hotkeys, make sure you're aware of what window is active, because I had MP activated on my other screen, and I need to have any of these windows with, let's say, Apple to execute my hotkey. Anyway, end of the day, 125 up. Nothing special. Started March on the green side. I believe there'll be some setups. I really didn't expect this price action today. I thought we were going to fall off a cliff based on the past week. But again, like everything you do in trading, you just never know what's going to happen. The stimulus news is going to change a few things, and it's going to be a build-up for that over the next few weeks until that money starts coming out. I don't know exactly how that's going to play out, so we'll see. The weekend was good, so I'm just kind of focusing right now on my same trading style and really focusing on news events that occur during the day and trying to nail something that really sets up and gives a clear trade. And just being a little bit, I'm definitely not trading big. I am keeping my size small. The trades I took today were anywhere from like 100 to 500 shares. I was really small, and I kept my gains small. That's the thing. If I'm trading small, once in a while you'll catch a big one with small shares, and you'll get $300. But I've been talking about raising my share size. I'm just not ready for it. I tried and it didn't work out for me last month. So I'm just gonna keep my small size until we start seeing some interest in the market in certain locations, and if the opportunity is there, I'll take it. So I think size is definitely going to be a key factor in March, and I just got to be smart. And it's the only way. If I want to stay in this game, if I force big size, next thing I know I'm down big numbers again, it just won't make sense. So again, up today 125, and I'll take it. That's all I can say. So make sure you subscribe if you're new here, like the video, share the video, and comment. I do have a few things in the works. I'll keep you posted about that in the next week or two, and we'll go from there. So have a good one.